30 years ago, Guillermo Linares began his advocacy for workers, families, and immigrants in the Washington Heights section of Manhattan. He was the first Dominican to be elected to public office in the United States in 1991 when he began to serve as a member of the New York City Council. Now, Mr. Linares serves the New York immigrant community as the Commissioner of the Mayor's Office of Immigrant Affairs. And we are honored to have him on the program today. Commissioner, welcome. It's a pleasure having you here.
It's a pleasure to be here.
Please just first of all explain to our viewers what the Commissioner's Office is all about. Why did Mayor Bloomberg decide to create this office?
The Mayor's Office of Immigrant Affairs that I am a commissioner of serves as a bridge between city government and all of its agencies and immigrant communities throughout the city of New York. That means that the mandate of my office is to help facilitate access to the services across the board that city government makes available to New Yorkers, to immigrant New Yorkers, regardless of their immigration status, by an executive order that the mayor signed in 1903 and guides basically the policy that in New York City of don't ask, don't tell policy. That means you don't ask what the status of a New Yorker is, if that New Yorker is an immigrant, and should you find out what the status is in the process of serving, you're not to tell. And that's what guides basically the work that we do with all city workers. And the reason we want that is because the mayor and those of us in city government believe that immigrant New Yorkers serve the city very well, contribute to the city, and deserve all the services that we provide. And that includes immigrant New Yorkers who may not have documentation, which is about 500,000 of them.
500,000 immigrant New Yorkers.
500,000
in
New Yorkers alone in the 5 boroughs are estimated not to have documentation, and they are here, they work, they have families, they contribute to this economy and to this city, and they deserve to have access to the services that we have.
So what you're telling us is that unlike other cities where now more and more days you see municipalities asking the police and different agencies in that government, city, municipal government, to cooperate with federal authorities. What New York does is it says our agencies do not cooperate with federal authorities because we respect whatever this person as a human being, not as an illegal immigrant.
Right. The federal authorities have their job to do, and they enforce the federal laws, and that's their job. We in New York City, and this is the policy that we have by the mayor, our job and our mandate by the Constitution, by the Charter, is to enhance the safety and the security and the health of all New Yorkers. And we feel that if we recognize that immigrants build the city, immigrants fuel the economy of this city and contribute and are the one responsible for the greatness with the diversity they bring of this city, then we owe it to them to give them access to the services that we have available for all New Yorkers, regardless of their status. And if we don't do that, then we put all New Yorkers at risk, because they would fear accessing services, and they will compromise the health and the safety of the city. And that would be counter to what we believe the mission of the city is.
There are some people, Commissioner, who refuse to understand that argument. Basically, they're insisting that the police should help, the local municipality police departments should help the federal government because it's the law and they're supposed to enforce the law. Now, of course, the other argument is the argument that you're making. If illegal immigrants are afraid to report any old crime that happens in the neighborhood, or a fire down the street, or even a health issue, if they're afraid to report this to authorities, then all these crimes are not going to be investigated, and all these health issues are not going to be investigated, and the community at large will suffer.
Everything we do in New York City is within the frame of the law. So we're not violating the law. In the city of New York, we have our own laws, and basically we are guided by those laws. There are state laws and federal laws. Immigration is a federal matter, so is for the federal level to exercise and enforce those laws. We don't stand on the way of them doing the job that they do. And in fact, there are ways in which law enforcement at the local level collaborate. When there is criminality or when there is an investigation being done, that happens whether you're a citizen or you're legal or you're undocumented. You know, that's what it is. So if the country is in danger, then there are things that override. But when it comes to the municipality making available its services and protections and enforcement of those laws that we have that protect all New Yorkers, immigrant New Yorkers, even when they're undocumented, contribute to our city, make a huge positive impact, and it's incumbent upon us to make sure that they access the education, the social services that we have available, and the opportunities that we have, because they help drive the economy of the city.